Hey, what's going on today? I want to go through really quickly what's going on in the stock market for those of you that are invested. If you made money in the stock market this week, then that's no surprise because a lot of people made money this week. And actually, I've got some more good news for you, and this won't take long. So get comfortable, buckle up your seatbelt. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about economics and wealth and stock markets every day. Sometimes 10 times a day we cover it because we are obsessed with building wealth, but we do it for one reason, and that is for the Black community. We believe in the B1 philosophy. B1 means that we believe Black people will be number one when it comes to wealth and the acquisition of assets. We also believe that Black people should be our number one priority. Our community should be our top priority. Thirdly, we believe that we must be one to be successful. So if you agree with that philosophy, put a hashtag B and the number one in the chat. Hashtag B1. That's our calling card. What's going on, Rita and Tay and Ricky and Jarrell and JQ was here and everybody else. I'm going to be quick because I'm about to actually head out for my son's graduation today. He's graduating from high school, and believe me, he's going to college. But just so you know, I told him that college is optional. I don't think college is necessary in order for you to be successful economically. So if you want to know what gift I'm going to give him, I'm going to give him shares of stock as his graduation gift, because that's the way you set a young Black man off to be successful. With that said, hit the thumbs up button, I got to go because Alicia's waiting for me upstairs, and she said, you got to hurry up, boys. I said, okay, I'm going to be quick. All right, so here's what's going on right now. This past week, how many of you, give me a yes or no. Hey, give me a yes or no if you made money in the stock market this week. How many of you made money? How many of you looked at your portfolio and smiled a little bit? How many of you made some paper this week? If you did, I congratulate you. A lot of you made money on your fundamental investments. A lot of you made money on your tech investments. Some of you made money selling your stock options. Some of you made money on things like AMC, which I did. We made several $1,000s this week on AMC. I talked to you guys through it earlier through the week. Now, here's what's going on right now with the stock market. We have what is called a Goldilocks economy, a Goldilocks situation. If you remember Goldilocks, the porridge was perfect when it wasn't too hot and it wasn't too cold. So right now with your economy, there were some data numbers released, jobs reports in particular, where they were looking at the employment rate and they were checking for the scariest suspect. They were looking for Debo. Everybody remember the movie Friday when Debo would roll through on his bike, and everybody knew when Debo came through, they played the music like Jaws music, dud-up, right? Because Debo is going to mess everything up. So they were looking for Debo. Now, what was Debo in this economy? Debo is inflation. They're looking for any signs that inflation is going to get out of control. The reason they know that inflation getting out of control, or the expectation of it getting out of control, could be a problem is because when Debo shows up on the block, the police start rolling through, and the police will end up shooting down Debo and maybe shooting your grandma's car at the same time. So they're worried about the Fed intervening in the economy when inflation looks like it's coming down the street. If they see inflation, the Debo on the block roll down the block, then they're going to come in and they're going to mess everything up. How would they mess everything up? Well, when the Fed sees inflation getting out of control, they start raising interest rates. When they raise interest rates, that kills your stock prices. That murders your tech companies. That murders your long-term growth investments, right? So ultimately, they were looking for data to show them that the economy is growing, but it wasn't growing too fast. It's like being in a car. You want to drive fast, but you don't want to drive too slow because that means you're not getting there. But if you drive too fast, you might crash. So they were watching, and this was the perfect jobs report. Unemployment went down, but it didn't go down too much. Right now, everybody's feeling good. Things are hot, but not too hot. They're cool, but not too cool. Everybody's happy. Everybody's winning. All your stocks probably did pretty well. Now, here's what you got to watch out for. And I got to go. I got to be real quick with this conversation. But what you're looking for is this. One of the problems you have right now, next week, you've got a CPI report coming out. The CPI will tell you where inflation is and what it looks like. And if that report is bad, your stocks are going to get body slammed. If the report's good, then you're going to make some more paper. So how that's going to play out, nobody knows. But the things that we have a problem with right now is a lack of clarity. We have a lack of clarity on some key issues in the economy. It's not your fault. It's really the fault of these stupid politicians that you have in Washington. Your politicians are dumb. They don't know how to pass laws. They don't know how to create clarity for the investing environment. And that's one of their weaknesses. You don't have clarity on inflation and the Fed's response to it. You don't have clarity on taxes. Nobody knows if Biden's tax plans are going to get pushed through. You don't have clarity on the infrastructure bill. Biden is talking about how much he wants. The Republicans don't want to pay it. Nobody knows where that's going to go. When there's clarity, there will be money being made. Clarity creates wealth. You don't have clarity on crypto. crypto regulation. You don't have clarity on cannabis regulation. So that lack of clarity can cause a lot of problems. So when that clarity creates itself and shows itself, then you're going to see prices go up. Like I told you guys, I'm heavily invested in cannabis right now in a lot of areas, cannabis ETFs, cannabis stocks, all kinds of stuff, because I know that at some point that clarity on cannabis is going to come. I think it's going to come when Biden doesn't finish his term. I don't believe Biden's going to finish his first term, let alone 2 terms. He's too old. I believe that Kamala Harris is going to be the backdoor method to get you your first female president. I don't care if you like Kamala Harris or not. Here's why I like Kamala and why Kamala will be good for my portfolio and good for yours too, is because Kamala has made it clear she wants to legalize marijuana. When Kamala legalizes cannabis or pushes that through or even says it, then all the cannabis stocks are going to go up. The minute Biden starts getting sick, cannabis stocks will probably go up. If Biden, God forbid, if he passes or can't finish his term, cannabis stocks are going to shoot up. So I'm heavy on cannabis. I believe in that. Now, later on, I'm going to come back later. I got to go, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk about AMC and what's been going on with AMC and how I've been making money off AMC stock, because I know some of you have an interest in that. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And so I got to run, guys. I told you guys this is going to be real short, but also don't forget, every Tuesday at 11, you can come in, you can ask me questions in a small group environment. That means I can answer every single question you have. Join us in the blackstockmarketprogram.com. That is part of the Black Business School. We have thousands of students, and I answer every question for the students that come to class. And so the classroom setting is pretty small, so it gives you an opportunity to talk to me directly. So if you'd like to join us, the first month is free. Go to the blackstockmarketprogram.com. The URL's on the screen. So I got to go, guys. Have a good day. Love you. Please hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Thumbs up, share, subscribe. I'll be back later on today, and we're going to talk more about some of those other issues. I got to go to a graduation. Do I look good? How do I look today? Do I look sharp today? I look like a strong black man today? Well, that's what it's going to be. I'm about to go get this boy his shares of stock as his graduation gift, because I'm about to set this black man off right. He's going to be a millionaire by the age of 30. He just don't know it yet. So take care, guys. Love you. Talk to you soon. Have a good day. Be good. Peace.